Today we are continuing to work on our head system problem that's continuing to run when it's energized. So we tried to replace the duckbill valves. That was a good step, but it didn't quite fix the problem. Today we're going to try replacing a vacuum pressure switch on the accumulator tank. Like and subscribe to Jolly Roger That. Troubleshooting the head system. Again, the head is running continuously when it's energized, and so we're trying to figure out how that should stop. First thing was to make sure that we have a complete seal in the system and that we're getting suction. The second thing was replacing the duckbill valves that can wear out. We've got a link. I'll put a link to that video below. The next thing is that this is a vacuum switch that is attached to the accumulator tank and recognizes when the accumulator tank has achieved the requisite level of vacuum, and then it disconnects power to the pump. So we've got our old vacuum switch, which we think is original to the boat. These do wear out over time, and we're going to replace that with a new one that I ordered from Environmental Marine. I'll put the link to that below. So right now you have basically just the red power line that is going to go from the power source to the pump itself. This switch opens or closes whether or not there's been a vacuum there. So we're going to disconnect these lines and attach them to the new switch. And try not to That's going to go there. Just want to make sure these electrical connections are as clean as I can get them since I'm installing a new switch here. The answer to your question, Art, is a little bit of both. It's like a little bit of watching other people's videos and a little bit of me. I also had a technician come out and he pulled this old switch off, and he wanted to. He's like, "Oh, I'll get you another switch," and I was like, "Yeah, what's that gonna run?" He's like, $300. I was like, "I'm pretty sure I can get one for $150 online," and I did. And then he's like, "Okay, you want me to come out and install it? And isn't it just like 4 screws?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, how about I just pay you for what you did today, and I'll call you if I need you. Okay.
Yes, my friends, that's the sound of me stripping the screw head.
Well, we had to use a little more force than we wanted to get this electrical contact off, but we're going to clean it up now and attach it to the other side. We probably should replace this contact, but I don't have one with me on the boat right now, and I do want to op check and see if this new switch is going to be the solution to the problem, so we're going to do that. Obviously, when you're swapping out these switches, just make a mental note or take a picture of where the connections were on the old switch before you swap it out. Now we've got 4 Phillips head screws. They're going to attach the switch to this plastic piece that's already on my tank, and then when they send you the switch, they send you the plastic piece and this rubber boot. My rubber boot has been replaced recently, so I'm just going to attach the switch to the plastic piece that goes into the rubber boot. So I'm going to need Phillips, and then it's kind of a tight spot, so if you have one of these 90-degree angle Phillips head screwdrivers, that's going to be helpful as well. We just put the new switch on. Again, the gasket and then this plastic setting piece were already installed on my boat, so I left that. We put in these 4 screws, 1, 2, and there's 3, 4. Those are kind of a bear. We use the 90-degree screwdriver to get those. Now we just need to make the electrical connection. So we've got that is the connection from the switch. This is the side for the pump. So we're going to connect those. And then now we need to connect everything to boat power, which are going to be these blade switches here. Okay, so we've got the new vacuum switch installed on the accumulator tank to the head system. We're going to turn on the head. We should hear the pump run for a little bit until it charges the accumulator, and then it should stop. So we'll see what's going on there, or if we have another problem that we have yet to diagnose. I was a little nervous and I stopped the video a little too early, but the switch did stop the pump, so we fixed our problem. So now, Nard, can you open that head and then press down on that lever next to the toilet with your foot or your hand? Okay. Now release it. Cool. So we flush the toilet, it pumps for a little bit to clear the line and then charge the accumulator tank, and then it achieves its vacuum and it stops. That is what we needed. So we have fixed our head problem.